Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hello everyone, checking in on the tech sector. XLK, we have a little bit of a double top, $53 on the dot, rejected the price yesterday and again today, so that is a very clear resistance that the bulls have to break to continue to the upside. And in terms of support, we have a higher low pattern each day. The bulls don't want to see a break of 52.77, but if that does break, we do still have our higher low of 52.55. Those are the two support levels I'd be watching. If we break 52.55, we have our high, our low, a lower high, and then that would be a lower low. So that would be a bit of a red flag for the short-term bulls. The middle Bollinger Band support would come next. That's going to be approaching the mid $52 range. If we do break 52.55, that would be the next level we look to. But as of right now, the bulls are still holding on pretty strong. And considering the S&P 500 was down 0.2% today, XLK stayed just barely green. That's a victory for the bulls. And the weekly time frame is an inside candlestick showing that range tightening, still maintaining higher lows pretty much every single week in 2017. And we are seeing our first lower high in over a month, but it's just normal healthy consolidation at this point. If it breaks 52.55, it may be more than normal healthy consolidation. That's a key level here into the end of this week. Apple bulls are still holding on, but also seeing a bit of that weakness with XLK, the upper wick. So resistance on Apple is 139.98, just under 140 psychological. And the key support I'm watching is this double low, 138.59 and 138.60. Break that level, and we're looking at the same scenario as XLK, with the middle Bollinger Band as the next support following that. And the weekly time frame is an inside candlestick, very contained, very clearly a higher low compared to last week. No red flags on the weekly time frame whatsoever. We would just get that short-term red flag for the bulls if 138.59 were to break. Facebook on the daily time frame. Bulls negating that bearish reversal inverted hammer yesterday. After rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band, bulls couldn't have hoped for a better day here. We had our low that we were watching of 136.99. Bulls held that right in the morning of 137.05 by 6 cents. So oftentimes on Facebook, more notably, it stands out, but on many stocks, you'll see the first 15 minutes, we have the most volume and volatility as the stocks find their range for the morning. And if we watch the previous levels, so for example, Facebook bulls being able to hold the low of yesterday, 136.99, we saw a really strong reaction to the bulls showing up off that level because everybody recognized, okay, that support's holding, we're jumping in. And the opposite scenario would be a key resistance test and the inability to break it in the first 5-10 minutes. We see a big pullback with everybody taking profit and the bears jumping in. So the first 15 minutes showing key support and resistance levels and how we react to it does dictate what the traders that are looking for their first move of the morning do. And in this instance, it held support, keeping the higher low pattern, so the bulls jumped in. Resistance, we have an inside candlestick today. So resistance is 137.99 and support is 137.05 and 136.99, which held this morning. Weekly time frame for Facebook bulls, they are not complaining. That's a really strong weekly candlestick just because of where we're coming from and seeing the follow through and no bearish reversal candlesticks. So bulls in control on the daily and the weekly time frame, still holding exponential support. And again, with the S&P 500 down 0.2% today, Facebook bulls will absolutely take that nice green day, even stronger than the tech sector, which did close fairly weak as well near its low of the day. So all in all, tech sector is still strong, holding up well. We have clear support levels and clear resistance levels to be watching in the short term. And we'll see if we get a break tomorrow or by the end of this week. We'll check back in after the close tomorrow. See you then.